All right, guys. Good morning to you guys. Yesterday, I told you that we'll be continuing our lesson, and then we'll be talking about crypto, crypto what trading. Now, when you hear the word crypto trading, what comes into your mind? It simply means buying and selling of what? Cryptocurrency. Buying and selling of cryptocurrency. Now, the big question is that what is cryptocurrency? What is cryptocurrency? That is the big question. A lot of people do not know what cryptocurrency is. Now let me break it down. You know, we are using naira here in Nigeria. In the UK, people use pounds. In the US, people use dollars. So these are currencies, okay? But you see, in the next generation that is to come, there is every possibility that this dollar, naira, pounds may fail because the new generation want to adapt to a new currency, which is what? Cryptocurrency. Why do they want to adapt to a new currency? It is because of the security. Cryptocurrency uses a security known as what? Cryptography. Crypto what? Graphy. That is the security it uses. Now this security is very strong, such in a way that when Mr. A wants to buy Apple, Mr. A wants to buy Apple from Mr. B. With this cryptography as a security update, these two persons transaction are anonymous. When I mean anonymous, it is very what? Secure in such a way that no other person will know their transaction except only the two of them. Even the government cannot be able to break in. You see, the transaction of Mr. A and Mr. B is very, very secure in such a way that only A and B knows what they are what transacting. No other person. That is it about what? Cryptography. So the security is what? Very what? Strong. And that is why people see that adopting cryptocurrency as the next currency, next generation currency, it will make sense because even the government, other people cannot be able to trace or track, they cannot be able to find out what has happened except you want to what? Give out such an information. Only you and only A and B knows what? The record. So you see the security is very, very strong. That is why people want to what? Adapt to it. And not only the security, transfer of assets. When it comes to transfer, you can stay in Africa and send to somebody in Jamaica just by what? One or two click. You can stay anywhere in the world and send money to somebody anywhere around the world as easy as possible without any problem, just with your phone. The transaction is very easy and very safe, very electronically. This coin, what we call cryptocurrency, you don't see it. It's not like the physical dollar or the normal naira. You don't see it physically. It is what? A digital currency. And digital currency operates using what? Electronics. They are only available in your mobile device or your computer. You see now. So you don't see it with your neck. You don't bring it out. You don't hold it. It is only transferable through what? Electrical what? Devices. So it is what? Digital currency. And that is where we are heading to. That is what? The next generation what? Currency. And that is why it is important you know how to trade it. Currently, people are trading dollars, are trading pounds, are trading euro. Yes, That is what the forex trading. The short form is what? Foreign exchange. Foreign what? Exchange. So they are currently trading that. But for cryptocurrency, that is what? The next level of what? Financial freedom, where anybody can stay in any position, make transaction without any form of bridge or trace. Only you and the person who you do the transaction with are aware of the transaction, and all these transactions are recorded in what we call what? The blockchain. Chain. The blockchain is a system where these transactions are being recorded, and people that record this transaction are what? The miners. They have to go through a lot of calculation. After calculating, and the blockchain certify that it is correct, then it is what? Being recorded in the blockchain. The blockchain has so many computers that records it, and these computers are what? Connected to each other. You see why it is very difficult to break transaction. What this one is recording is what this other one is recording. Is what you cannot be able to manipulate any record. If this one have 5 Bitcoin here, it is the same 5 Bitcoin that have been transacted here. The same 5 Bitcoin. If you're able to break down this one still has the information. If you break down this one still has the information. It is what? In chain. That is what we call it what? Blockchain. It records every transaction made in the crypto space. You see now. So the technology behind crypto trading is very versatile. It's something that I want to break it down step by step so you don't get confused. But at this point, we are talking about what? Crypto trading. And I'm just trying to explain what cryptocurrency is. I said cryptocurrency, just to conclude before we go to the next session. Cryptocurrency is what? A digital what? Asset. When we say digital asset, you don't see it with your 2 eyes. They are only available in your electronic devices such as phone and laptop. You can only transfer them from one laptop to the other, from one phone to the other. You don't have them cash like you have dollar, you have a bit naira and the rest of it. So it is what? A digital asset that uses a technology known as what? Blockchain technology. And it secures its transaction through what we know as what? Cryptography, which is a system where only 2 people transact and record automatically. Having the 2 of them to know the information that have been transacted. Only the 2 of them that are involved in that transaction. No other person is involved. So that is what? Cryptography. Blockchain system is what records the transactions in the block. Digital asset. Crypto trading. So I've just been able to explain what cryptocurrency is. So in our next class, we will now continue on how to do what? Trade crypto. We will continue on how to do what? Trade crypto. That is buy and sell of cryptocurrency. Where can we buy it? How can we sell it? When do we know? How do we know when to buy? How do we know when to sell and make money? That is what? The business. That is what? The trading. So in today's topic, in today's class, we are covering what crypto is, what cryptocurrency is. So I believe so far we have been able to point out some key points of what crypto as a digital asset, what it is, how secure it is, where it is being transacted, and where you can find it. So that is it for today class. And our next class will proceed on how we can trade cryptocurrency. Thank you very much for staying with me to this time. If you have watched to this level, please endeavor to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you stay updated when we post our new content. Thank you very much and God bless you.